Hello, I'm Megan Arrett, and today I'm excited to be talking to you about Gator Incorporated, a media streaming app aimed at connecting consumers to media streaming platforms through one simple, easy-to-use app. If you're like many consumers today, you stream media, and you have multiple accounts set up with different streaming providers, all with different accounts, subscriptions, billing options, and cycles, and different content. Your TV looks like this. You have hundreds of apps downloaded, different content to watch. As you're trying to find something to watch with the family, you're browsing duplicate content, you're browsing things across different apps, and you're wasting time trying to find what you truly want to watch. So how do we make browsing through all of this content easier for the consumer? How do we make it more convenient and make the hassle of finding something to watch less of a hassle? Enter Gator Incorporated, a company aimed at taking the bite out of cable dissatisfaction and allowing you to sink your teeth into streaming. Gator's focus is on creating a simple and affordable service that aggregates content across multiple subscriptions into one simple and easy-to-use app. So all of those apps you have on your TV today, Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, will all now be located in one easy-to-use location. So as you're browsing content, you only have to go to one location, eliminating all of the time it takes to find something to watch today. So who exactly are we and what are our goals? Gator Inc. is a C corporation headquartered in Santa Clara, California. Our mission is to create a superior experience for our customers and affordably optimize media content in everyday life. We want consumers to be able to effortlessly stream content while allowing broadcasters and streaming providers to focus on investing in their own original content. Our goal is the customer. We want to take the hassle out of streaming to give you more time to watch the shows and movies you want with the people around you. Gator Inc. is driven by its values of leadership, integrity, respect, and diversity. At Gator Inc., we understand the importance of our corporate social responsibility. We're focused on developing strategies that help us become a good corporate citizen and have a positive social impact on the environment and the communities in which we live and work. We are focused on creating an inclusive, diverse, and progressive environment for our employees that help them feel empowered, welcomed, and included while creating a positive impact in their local communities through community service and other outreach programs. We will also provide customers with access to educational programming and ways that they can help in their local communities as well. Through our market research, we found that when it comes to services, 55% of consumers are not satisfied with their existing cable and streaming services, and 51% of consumers who rely on streaming services as their main source of content are more satisfied than those who rely on cable. When it comes to cost, 86% of consumers are not satisfied with the cost of cable and streaming services, and 70% of consumers are motivated to stream because of the costs and the freedom from packages, contracts, and large carriers. We also found through our research that consumers would be willing to pay up to $10 for an aggregation service that would aggregate all of their streaming accounts into one large account. From our market survey, we found that there are buckets we can group consumer dissatisfaction into. The first is multiple inconsistent experiences, wasting time searching for content. There is not a one-stop view. Consumers must browse multiple apps, oftentimes featuring duplicate content, to find what they want to watch. The second is multiple viewers with differing preferences and technical abilities. Many homes have a variety of viewing preferences and need content for all age ranges. This sometimes requires multiple streaming services to meet this, but no easy way to aggregate it. Third is everyone wants to pay only for what they use and what they watch. Cable is expensive, and while streaming is cheaper, many times viewers are paying for more than what they are actually watching. Fourth is a lack of streaming options to manage seasonality, such as sports or specific TV shows. A large gap in streaming is sports. There are multiple channels, broadcast networks, and stations you must subscribe to. And sports are seasonal, so oftentimes you only need to subscribe to an app for a short period of time. So now you must manually manage your subscription across these seasons. Lastly is dissatisfaction with cable packages, pricing, and contracts from the large providers. So what is it that consumers want then? It's easy. They want a simple way to watch whatever content they want to watch, whenever they want to watch it, in a simple and convenient manner. They want content that satisfies everyone in the household. They want a cost-effective solution to watching that content, and they want to be able to finally cut that cable cord once and for all and have a solution to meet everyone's need. Our solution to this is a technology that will aggregate content from streaming players into a seamless, singular user experience through this one easy-to-use app, our Gator app. Our app centralizes content to provide the consumer with a one-stop shop for all content hosted through video streaming platforms. We have created a single platform that allows for consolidation of subscription and account services into one billing payment option. Our app also consolidates passwords and user data for better viewing experiences. We want to make sure our consumers know what they're paying for and what options are available to them. We have also created a customizable solution that offers our consumers with a pay-as-you-view subscription option, so they're only paying for the content that they have consumed. Our app also has a unique option that will manage your subscriptions based on your user preferences. So do you want to catch every football game on the NFL Network this season, and then have your subscription automatically end once the season is over? We have you covered. Or do you have a favorite TV show that you only need HBO for 3 months of the year? We can manage that too. We customize your experience to help minimize your payment. Gator Inc. has identified 4 target customer segments. First is our media providers. They typically have revenues over $10 million annually and are making significant investments to gain viewership and customer retention through online streaming. They offer annual or monthly subscription options, and these charges are often deemed unnecessary by people who are only consuming 1 or 2 shows. They also invest billions in original content a year. These media providers are also our competitors, which is why it's important to show them the value of our offering and how our service can bring in more customers to them and help retain customers as well. Next, we have streamers. These typically are 2 or less in the household, and they are price sensitive, typically paying less than $25 a month for their streaming services. They're satisfied with their streaming offerings, and they're confident in their decision to cut the cord. They enjoy the freedom from packages and large cable providers. They make decisions quickly, they're tech savvy, they value their time, and they are frustrated by managing multiple accounts across different subscriptions. Next, we have cable users. These are typically 4 or more in the household, and they're often paying over $100 a month for their services. They've considered cutting the cord but are not tech savvy enough, and they're unsure how to make the switch and complete all of the research required to do so. They would switch if they were offered a lower cost option with the ability to tailor content and make a seamless transition. Next, we have our people who are both streamers and cable users. These are typically family-oriented households of 4 or more, and they're often paying over $100 a month for their services. They're dissatisfied with their total monthly cost, and they've retained cable for differing viewer preferences. They're moderately satisfied with the mix of services, and they're frustrated with having to manage multiple accounts. They will pay for a service to aggregate their content and accounts while reducing their overall monthly bill. The TV broadcasting industry has a total market size of $60.9 billion and growing. As the trend toward digital media continues, the market is expected to grow at 3.2%. The market currently has 84 million cable subscribers, and the number of consumers streaming media is expected to hit 21% by 2022. High barriers to entry and intense market rivalry plague this market. Recent changes in technology and innovation have changed the way content is consumed as people move away from only having television and towards portable devices such as iPods, iPhones, tablets, and computers. Currently, NBC Universal has the largest market share at 15%, followed closely with Disney, coming in next at 10%, and both offer their own streaming services. While the digital revolution has pushed consumers away from cable and into online consumption, you can see from Porter's 5 Forces that the market is still oligopolistic due to the high barriers and intense market rivalry. The market is oversaturated with content creators and service providers, which is why Gator's focus is not on creating content or supplying another streaming service. Our focus is on reducing the complexities faced by consumers today. While competition is high in this market, we are focused on creating a unique solution for consumers by aggregating content across suppliers. We provide consumers with an easy and low-cost way to switch from cable. Our payment aggregation system also provides consumers with a simple way to pay for all content consumed in one location, not having to manage multiple different payments across multiple different services. Our objective is to become the #1 preferred streaming app in the U.S. by consumers by providing a single source for streaming. We offer our customers a convenient, customizable, and flexible solution for a nominal fee. We also provide streaming providers with the benefit of additional exposure to consumers through our app. We work to unite the content provider with the end customer by connecting them through our service. Our app creates a new sales channel for content providers by providing them a new avenue of finding customers. This allows for faster market penetration and market share growth by bringing them customers who may not have otherwise considered their service. Our app provides them with a new marketing channel to reach end consumers. To create our competitive advantage, we'll focus on our core business. First is content development. This is a team of software developers who will focus on developing the app that our end consumers see. They will work to visualize their content while collaborating in real time through project management software. Next, we have our relationship management team. This team supports external sales and content supply. Their expertise includes skills for legal issues, industry-specific logistics, and communications. Our external relations team will focus on understanding supply challenges and have the ability to support multiple platforms to quickly solve for customer-facing issues. Our content supply team will interface with industry leaders in broadcasting and streaming. They will source content, set pricing, and develop execution strategies to seamlessly develop and support our revenue targets. Next, we have our platform. This will be executing the content aggregation pipeline. Our content aggregation pipeline is how we house our data and how we deliver it to our end consumer. This pipeline will require a variety of technologies to support content flow in and out. And initially, we will source individual components to get us off the ground, but eventually we will develop our own single source that will be developed by us for our platform. Lastly, we have our data. This is the largest component of the value proposition to suppliers of our content. We will house analytics internally as security and management are significantly important. We will integrate our cloud services with partners to accurately display account accesses, customer verification, and payment status. We will use PCI compliant services and encrypted integration. Our infrastructure will be containerized for quick deployment of changes, automated orchestration, and increased compatibility. To lead us down this path, we have built a strong, experienced leadership team focused on growth, change, and teamwork. We are looking to shake up this market, and we need strong leaders to get us there. Our CEO is Rosalia Snyder. She comes to us with 10 years of professional leadership and operational excellence experience in product management, project management, agile methodologies, and implementing listening methods to collect, analyze, and action customer feedback. She holds a degree in finance and is Process certified in change management. Our CFO is Shri Kular. He holds degrees in accounting and finance, and over the past 8 years has held various positions in public accounting, corporate finance, and corporate taxation. Our CMO is Brian Moreno, who was a small business owner for 9 years. He has experience at working with a variety of diverse stakeholders through his time in government affairs and as chair of Washington State Commission of Hispanic Affairs. Our COO is Valerie Langston. She has experience as a leader in the tech industry with experience in web, mobile, technical platforms, and infrastructure. She holds a degree in business management and several leadership certifications. Directing innovation from Smith College and over 10 years of experience, her experience in agile and product management and design thinking add a unique perspective to our team. Our CTO is Megan Arrett. She holds a degree in finance and brings experience in project management, finance leadership, and data and analytics. She has led projects to implement new operating systems for a large corporation and uses her knowledge of data to help drive business results. Our startup costs will be high in the initial years. To get us started, our founders have agreed to invest $2.5 million, and we will begin our operations in July of 2019. In addition, we will request $15 million in total from venture capitalists. To begin, we will request $10 million from the venture capitalists to sustain our operations. Once this runs out in 2023, we will request another $5 million from the venture capitalist. By 2024, Gator Inc. expects to have 132,000 subscribers, leading to a gross profit of approximately $554,000. We expect to be debt-free by 2026 and on the path to positive cash flow. To meet our financial goals while being competitive in this space, we will sell our service at a monthly cost of $10 to subscribers. In our first 5 years of operations, we are looking at revenue growth of over 400%. To keep SG&A costs at a minimum, to maximize our operating profit, we will focus our operations only on functions central to our core business. Functions outside of our core, such as human resources, customer service, finance, etc., will be managed through cloud-based business, and we will work with modern solutions to address each. So why should you invest in Gator Inc.? Gator Inc. will be the first video streaming app focused on delivering content to the consumer through aggregation and consolidation, removing the pain point consumers face today. Gator will be worth approximately $5 million at startup, anchored by its proprietary technology, data engineer talent, and excellent leadership team. Once profitable, the acquisition price at exit will be $50 million. Our investors will get 85% equity share in the business, a seat on the board, innovative new technology, and valuable talent. So are you ready to spend less time searching for what to watch and more time actually watching content with the people around you? If so, then sign up for Gator Inc. today and make the most out of your movie nights.